few days since we have delved into the kingdom of Lothric here. I believe last time we were just fighting perhaps that final stray demon down in Smoldering Lake, and we did not quite beat him. And I know we also have the Catacombs of Carthus fog gate, the High Lord Volnir, to battle as well. Let me just check my soul pile here. We're at 9,500. It's more or less losable, but let's see if we can afford a pair of pants or something.
Ah, how?
Always need more pants for the great collection. Alright. Pardon me. Struggling with my voice today.
Ashen one.
Let's see if that does enough for now. And let us return, out of curiosity, to... I want to say it's the abandoned tomb. Let's try that. I believe this might be the right way. I have 2,500, certainly losable. We'll just skirt past these skelly boys. No sense disrupting their morning. Aha! The one thing that's sort of strange is that sometimes the bridge can repair itself across time and space. And then we'll have to just go the other way. There's nothing that can be done about that. Hugely regrettable as it is. I likely should have taken the opportunity a while ago when the bridge was still down. But let me refresh my memory on how far away it actually is. I don't recall. It could be that there's an easy shortcut they gave us that I'm not remembering. Or it could be we're in for a bit of a slog. So lovely to see you all there. Very much hoping that your, I want to say Tuesday is going well. We're gonna want to get out of there, Mr. Rat Friend. No. Bad skeleton man. Okay, this isn't seeming like the right way at all, but let's go. Good, there's the bridge. I didn't remember there being a cave here, but apparently there's a cave. I remember this cave, but I didn't remember the small cave. That must be the shortcut they gave us. Yes, we can just rush out that way. There is, in fact, a shortcut they gave us, and I completely neglected to use it. But here we are. Let's send this down again. Send it on down. Lovely. And let's go for it. Get a peek at what we're in for, at least, before we die. Painfully. Knock, knock. It's me. It's the Dark Queen of all things. Were you expecting me? Someone was. Someone's left a goblet of fine mead. Dreadfully sorry. I'm back. I'm fine. I'm alive. Definitely not dealing with crippling issues at all. No, for sure. All right. Take a quick sip of magical mead, as I am so very thirsty. Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to help my thirst at all. This looks like a bad, bad time. Okay. Now it's pitch black. I'd like to leave back to the lighted world, please. I'd like to go now. Okay. Okay. I see what appears to be a skeletal hand, with rings and little bangles. Cute little bangles. I'd say I'm not impressed. Okay. And a big boy. A big boy with good aim. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Hit his bracelet rather than just his arm bone. And let's try that again. Don't lock on there. Oh no. And that was it. It was just the bangles? That's crazy. I've never fought a boss that was only bracelets before, but maybe I'm being premature. It seems to have sated him. Sated his lust for hugeness. Get back in your tiny goblet and sit. Well, okay, that went much better than I was expecting. Apparently his bracelets are weak to sharp damage. Bit of a surprise. I will happily light a bonfire, yes. So we have 28,000 now. I don't believe, as strange as it is, that is enough for a level up at this point. But we'll find something delicious to buy. And I do believe we are out of the Catacombs of Carthus. On to the great city of Irithyll. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. This is stunning. I'll take it. Wow. I'm just gonna sit here for long enough that maybe YouTube's algorithms will catch on to this picture. But I doubt that that will happen, and have no knowledge of how to make it happen. I'm just cautiously optimistic. Because, yummy. Alright. We've got another bonfire. And I'm sure, as seems to happen every time in Dark Souls, you come out of a catacomb and stumble onto a glittery, ancient city of many secrets and tragic backstories. I'm sure it's about to get interesting. Alright, definite ambush here. Almost certainly going to be ambushed here. I hear it. There it is. Okay. I'm running. Aha! Can't get through the barrier, eh? Don't have the little doll, eh? I thought as much. Luckily, we had fought that enemy in a previous session that held this item. It must have been one of the deacons of the deep. The leader deacon. And they held the cursed item that allows you passage to and from Irithyll, which apparently the Guardian does not possess. Seems a little strange, but sure. Okay, I'm sure he'll find a way to get his vengeance later. We got that item, so I think we're clear to progress this way. This is all dead ends, I believe. Lovely fountain. A light snowfall. And what else? Let's start listing the cons column, There's a little something that I almost missed in my hasty foolishness. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any other side paths. I guess we're going up the stairs. And there are ghosts. Okay. I have seen a ghost. And then there's not a ghost. There's a real person. Hi. I hoped they were going to be friendly for a second there, but then I lost that hope pretty quick. Priest is often rambling. You know, doing that priest thing that he does. Okay. We've got two. Or maybe just one. Oh, that was close. That shield made it awfully close. Alright. Well, sure. I, too, like to leave dead ends that waste the player's time. I understand perfectly. Alright, couple of guys. Not sure what nature they are, exactly. Of what nature be ye? Slightly ghosty and strange? Some sort of cross between a ghost and a hollow man. I'm not sure what to make of it. That is a very fiery looking thing you've got. I want to get that looked at by a professional. That's not good. That's not a good place to stand. That's going the right way to end up like a funnel cake. Alright. What else do you have? At the risk of sounding like I've become overconfident. There went my confidence. Good old fire wizard up on the balcony, okay. Fire wizard with incredible range up on the balcony. How would one get up there easily without being ambushed by other folks? All right, take a breath. Another group of two. One of them with a shield. Maybe they'll go right past. Easy peasy. Looks like I caught just my little peekaboo of hair there with some sort of blood and grime. They seem to be going past. Strange enough. I'll take it. Now there was a thing down there that I skirted past, and they're headed back. Okay. It's really not going to do me much good either way. Let me see if I can take out the shield guy. Eek. That was devastating. Devastating to my case, Your Honor. He got me. Got me in the old stun lock combo. That is such a shame, because now all of those guys will be back. Welcome back, everyone. But we got a little bit of distance there before we were flummoxed. Okay. So I still did not get my item hidden in the snow. We are now starting from scratch. There's one up the stairs, I imagine. Still. why I wasn't expecting that, but here we are. This whole town and the inhabitants of it have a very much, Ilium Lois sort of feeling. What with the cold and the grace. It's very Ilium Loisy. The architecture is also very on Orlando at the same time. That may be a waste, but I'm going for it. Try to sneak past those guys. Grab onto that. Grab onto this. There you go. All right. Get your shots in. Just hugging the left wall as much as I'm able here. No plan in mind other than hug the left wall, if you were curious. And now we're in. Now we can work subversively from behind enemy lines. Lovely. Hi. I don't mean to interrupt. Proof of a concord kept. Interesting. Seems a very specific item. An ear, perhaps? Okay, I'll hang on to your ear for you. I can't put it back, or else I'd consider it strongly. Various ages of prints, it seems. Okay. You guys been over into the corner to see the princely statuary? It's pretty neat. Little graveyard detour. Item there. Some sort of weird smoke coming from that far grave. Doesn't bode well, necessarily. Just the eyes appear to be smoking and visible. Do you want smoking or non-smoking eyes? Smoking? Oh, right this way. There's some more. Good, good. And this is dark and spooky. It's just a lot of eyes in the dark. Very much a Amanus, Father of the Abyss callback, visually. Rather terrifying. Sure. Let's see what's over this way real quick. Dog. I'm sorry to bother you. Okay. A gold coin. Appears to be it. It better be a good one. So we can go deeper into the dark Mono-Sea abyss there. Or I guess we can go back up. I'm not sure if that is going to lead to a rather lovely shortcut. Which makes me want to explore it, but there's a lot of smoky eyes going on. Interesting. They're all legless. Sons of Thranduil, are they? No, they're not all legless. Ouch. That dust they spit at me appears to erupt me into blue flame. Must just be dark damage. Okay. Hang in there. Gonna take a quick moment just to think about what I've done and the efficacy of my strikes. And shamefully reflect. Alright, let's check what's up here. The long ladder by the vine. It's of much importance. Alright. Seem to be able to get out that way. Invisible sorcerer. Careful with those steps. That fancy footwork. Not seeing anything over there necessarily. Okay, so I guess I should just make sure there's no illusory walls up here. If I can. Particularly this one. No? Well, that's fine. And then let's peek out here. Alright, so it would be just a drop to unknown destinations with no return. Not sure if we want to do that or go on to the lower level. There's a chest down there. See if we're safe enough to look for movement. Okay, seems pretty still to me. And who is Yorshka? Who or what? Yorshka's spear? Gifted to the Yorshka Church. Aha! It is a what? Enchanted by a soporific spell. Surreptitiously worshipped. As a weapon, it is part spear, part hammer. You can raise this spear in prayer to wear down enemy FP. Interesting. So you can take away enemy focus points with your special spear. Give me just one moment. So sorry. Onward. Alright, so there is some sort of ledge. It leads down there, potentially to that item. What's down the stairs? It felt like there was a guy that's not showing up there. Yep, there he is. Not sure where his eyes ran off to. Maybe he was just closing them. He was using the Force. So this appears to be leading me down to the lake level. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. I don't like the ones that close their eyes. That's not my favorite thing. And my depth perception is a little off. So that's what's screaming at us. Good. Now we know. Okay, so we got the item. We didn't get whatever might be on that ledge, though it might be nothing. Just be an ambush point. Another, crystal lizard. Thank you, illusory wall and message. So I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, if you don't fight the guardian dog thing, Spider Wolf, on the bridge into Irithyll, you have to fight him down in the water. It's sort of a, haha, you thought you got past us. But now it's even worse than ever before. I don't like the looks of these corpses. I don't like the look of it. So at some point, I'm sure we will be attacked by a long-legged beastie down at this level, and we'll have to run for our lives. Until then, I'm just gonna keep enjoying the scenery. Alright, we got a thing out on the island. Is that what spawns the spider wolf? We may never know. Until we run out and try it. Yep, that sounds like a spawned wolf to me. Hey! Alright. Interesting. Little hidey hole. I'm not interested, thank you. Thank you, but no. you fit? Do you have fire breath? Oh, there he goes. Interesting. Like a magician, he disappears in a poof of smoke. That is what I would do. It does look like a bonfire. That is very generous. Hugely generous. Alright. So I don't know where this leads off to. I think this is another area now, leaving the city of Irithyll. But I would love to see a quick title to remind myself. That was good. That was good technique. They lured me into the ambush. They attacked quickly and with confidence. I did not have time to riposte. Good for you guys. So that's what I get for being curious. Ahem. Let's see if we can get these souls back. That's not ideal placement, frankly. But maybe I can be a little quicker on the draw this time. Just a touch. Okay. It is very dark down here. I guess it's still Irithyll. For this part, at least. I keep expecting to see a new area pop up here. Maybe it will once we get in the cave. It's not a cave, it's a structure. You fool. Another bonfire. Irithyll Dungeon. Perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so we want to go back up into the city, likely. But we now have the dungeon unlocked to fast travel to. I will definitely leave that for just a bit. Let me, in fact, jump all the way back up to 2 bonfires ago. Must be the church. Yes. That's before the bridge, that's right after the bridge. This is right after the bridge. I am just about out of time for the session, regrettably. But we'll see if we can do maybe one more thing, an item, or a peek at something. We do have quite a few souls, too. I suppose I should head back to Firelink for a debriefing of sorts. Maybe level up once. But we will be back into the city proper here, because I think I want to try to get into this church and pick up all these items, etc., etc. Let's grab this one now. Alright, so let's run back to Firelink in our last remaining moments. Also have an upstairs here I need to check out. I have not gone up yet. Alright. I don't think I've been picking up any titanite chunks. I've gotten quite a few large shards.
Very well. Then touch the take nourishment.
But I don't know if we have anything to upgrade further on the weapons path. I want it all. Even out vigor and vitality first.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, let's double check here.
What needs?
Do we have any Estus shards? No. Do we have any titanite chunks? No. Fair enough.
I don't want to see my works.
I did pick up a... it must have been a pyromancy tome from Lord Volnir there in the darkness. I'm assuming he wants this.
Unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
Yes, lovely. Grave Warden Pyromancy.
This
Oh.
pyromancy tome is dark and delves
Okay.
into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only
I'm
one
sorry I mentioned
terribly
it.
afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Interesting. Andre, are you burdened by deep sorrow?
Do not be gone.
No?
what is it?
Okay. Huh. Well, we'll look for someone with a darker edge, then. I don't know if we ever did go back and see Yol after fighting the Abyss Watchers. This seems to be what becomes of poor Yol if you don't become the Lord of Hollows and prevent it. Though it may still happen even then, I'm not sure. Okay, so that being the case, let me check the main bonfire to see if I have a... whatever it's called. Undead bone shard? I do. Lovely. So that will increase my Estus potency. Very, very worthwhile. And then I guess we have 14,000 to spend on more pants, is all.
Ah, well, how many?
Alright, that'll round out our Undead Legion set. We have the whole thing now. Let's go ahead and get this Executioner armor while we're at it.
Ashen One.
Alright. So we're as leveled up as we can be. We have defeated one braceleted skeleton lord rather handily. And we have access to Irithyll. We've seen the Irithyll Dungeon. We do not know yet where the bosses are we'll be facing, but we'll get back to them. And then at some point we will need to return to the Smoldering Lake to take out that final stray demon.
Aha, that returned.
But first, a word from little Lord Ludleth.
So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Alright, so Volnir gave us a black serpent. Undulating black flame. Cool, cool. And a holy sword. Eroded by the abyss. Interesting. Huh.
Now.
Just curious.
Not
Thank you for indulging me there. Alright, so we will head back, likely to the Church of Yorshka. In fact, let's just go for it now. And we'll start there next time. Thank you very, very much for your patience and your kind attention in adventuring with me. Hopefully I didn't clang around too terribly much for your ears. And I hope that you have a good Tuesday, or whenever it is you happen upon this. I am going to go try to make some coffee and sit quietly. Lovely. I can't forget to run up those stairs. I'll try to make that the first order of business here. Until then, all my love, and bye for now.